So welcome back to the next episode of the Live Large vlog. The reason why we're doing this is to highlight what's actually going on in and around us. People who have inspired me to get in touch with them through what they do. So this t-shirt, shout out to Psycho Manners, episode 4 I do believe. Go and check out Vision Bombing. But enough of that, we'll give you all the links at the end. So I'm sat here with Mr. Unique Fitness himself, Micheal. Introduce yourself, please.
So, Micheal Whitaker. Me and my business partner, we've had Unique Fitness Studio, which is like a personal training studio. So we just focus on personal training individuals and a lot of medical conditions as well. So we do like lower back specialists, diabetes, transformations for all kind of different people. We've been here for 4 years, and myself, I was PTing before, so I did like 10 years before that at like different health clubs and stuff.
You don't even look old enough, mate.
I know, right? I know. Well, not 10 years in total, but about 6-7 years at health clubs.
Yeah.
And then thought, you know what, we need to open some specialist place that people can go to and they know they're getting good quality personal training and getting, obviously it's a quiet environment as well because it's not open to everyone. So yeah, it's a good space and we just have really good quality personal training.
Okay. So you jumped ahead a lot there.
Sorry,
I'm a bit nervous or what, but it's all good.
But
Got a bit more than I expected there. All good. So you've been certified 15 years-ish now.
so about, let's say 10 years.
10 years
yeah.
all in.
Yeah.
So what was you doing before that?
So college, did like sports, French, all that kind of stuff, and then went to uni, did sports science degree, and then from uni just went straight into personal training.
So you've always had that aspect of fitness around
Yeah.
you. Where does that come from?
So ever since like day one, always played sport, played quite a high level at like table tennis, badminton.
Table tennis. I'll
yeah.
test you.
You reckon?
I'll test you, yeah.
As the little
We're
joke.
getting that on. I'm not even joking. We'll get that on. I don't care how
There's
on
a joke with my
level.
friends where, because I played for county at some one point.
Okay, maybe I won't test it.
And they always take the myth that I used to play for county, but anyway. And then moved on to basketball, so played basketball as well.
I'll test you, no, I'm joking.
Yeah, no, you will test me for basketball for sure, because you're quite a bit taller than me. So yeah, always played sport, and then it just it was a natural progression to go into sports science, and then from there it was just like personal training.
So it sounds like you kind of had a path set out already, like from school. You've always been sporty.
Yeah,
Your family
for sure.
sporty as well.
Not particularly, because my mum's French, so she wanted me to do more like French and business and all that kind of stuff.
More,
but I was
academic stuff.
I was a bit of a rebel, and then went into the sports side.
Talk
of
about
things.
rebel.
So,
Talk about
it was just deviating path and like not following what they wanted me to do. But it's like I say, it was natural, and obviously now it feels natural. Everything that I do, like in training and sport and stuff. So it was a good progression for it.
Oh right, cool. So you go and work for somebody else.
Yeah.
And you get to the point of saying, well, I've got enough experience. I'm fully qualified. I've done my uni thing. Got my papers.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need to get out and start something.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just having the freedom of being able to set up what you want, because obviously if you're working for someone else, you're just like under their image, and you're just building their brand, and it might not be the right message that you want to put across, or you want to deviate away from that and you can't do it. So we just I needed to find obviously the right person to do it with, which we did, and just get across what we want to do. And it's because it was the first place in Derby that just does personal training and offers free membership to those clients.
Right.
It worked really well, and it still does, because there aren't, I think there's maybe one other place that does it, but again, maybe not to our with the extent that we do it.
Yeah.
So because we've got a different kind of branches in, we've got a physio, we've got massage therapists as well in the same place, so it's a big unit with a lot of knowledgeable people kind of thing.
So the first year of right, so you've got a plan, you make a business partner, and you're like, right, we're going to do this. How was that first year? I don't know, first moment, was this the first building that you started?
Yeah.
So you've always been here?
Yeah.
So picking up the keys on that day and saying, oh, right, we're going to do this now.
Yeah, it was a bit of a nuts one, to be fair, because we were going to go for a building on Ashbourne Road that's now a gym, like a normal gym. But that got turned down, so then we were like, last minute, because I quit where I was working, I quit there, had nothing to do. I was like, we need to find somewhere ASAP, because I'm not working. I was working out of Alveston Park at the time, because that was all I could do, like in winter and stuff. But yeah, found this place, and then just like as soon as possible get the contract sorted, get the keys. And yeah, I remember like on the day I just picked the keys up, and it was just such a day to like open the doors. It's like, right, okay, there's a bit of work to do, but this is our own place, and we need to smash this. And we had like walls to knock down, loads of stuff to do, but from there it was just slowly pieced together, got some equipment together, and then put it all apart and put it all together, and it worked really well.
So because you'd already worked with a lot of the public, we'll call them.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of people that followed you here? Did you ever have a client base, or did you have to like build a client base?
So it was a bit of both, because obviously working in the health club, people like that kind of environment. So this is a little bit different, but I would say, I would say maybe 2/3 of the people followed, because, well, if not even more, like people invest in you as a person, especially with like, again, when you're working for yourself, like people want you and they want the quality that you give them, they want the interaction, like obviously you make a bond with people, and they do follow you for that. So
yeah, for sure.
And obviously, you know,
they do back me around the gym quite a bit, and I always remember saying, I hate that effing crowd. I hate it. It's like, just do it, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, it's kind of thing like you really want to say no and go away, but you're actually paid to be told what to do.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's the interest and all that. But the banter and the chit chat, I think that's what gets you through. So
yeah,
I'll definitely give you that.
If you don't like the person that you're training with and you're spending an hour with every week, then it's going to make it more difficult. Yeah. So yeah, most people came, and then obviously we did like some advertising stunts and stuff, like open days and things. So, but to be fair, like the concept, it almost sells itself in a way. Yeah. So it was good. It was a good start.
So how does Mum feel about business 4 years later?
Yeah, I think she's proud of what we've done, what I've done, what we've done. Yeah. I don't think she'd want it any other way, to be fair, because it's working, it's doing well. So, and obviously she knows that I'm happy doing it, and it gives me the freedom as well to do what I want, because I'm here like three days of the week, and I can kind of pick and choose when I do stuff, and we've got personal trainers here as well that keep it open. So yeah, I think she's happy with it. So
well, that's a bonus.
It's a big bonus. Yeah, for Mum to be happy.
So I remember when I was training here, the environment just seemed to fit with like even the people around you. There's all different age ranges. And like you was training me, and then you had 2 other trainers training other people in the gym at the same time. Yeah. And it just seemed to fit. So what you've built here is almost like a home from home for people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
People come in and feel comfortable.
Yeah. So it was again another idea. So we wanted it to be almost a small little community that trained that. So obviously there were like 3 or 4 or 5 faces when you come in, but you kind of know those people, you see them at the same time. Yeah. It's not like a massive place where there's hundreds of people that you don't really connect with. Yeah. You know those people, and I have a group with all my clients in together, so then they can speak to each other and like WhatsApp, and then they'll see each other in the gym, and you get a nice
building relationships.
Family feel
community work, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
It's like less you working in the community. Bringing it together, bringing people together and stuff.
Yeah, and obviously you've got everyone's got the same interest. They're trying to get results, and they can be there to motivate each other. So yeah, it is that for sure.
Yeah, love that. So, what has been the biggest challenge of starting this business for you?
Biggest challenge.
And maintaining the standard that you've already set, because you come in at a high standard. To keep your business up there and keep people coming through the door. How do you How do you manage that? How do you
I think that, to be fair, I think that's one of the biggest tasks, is to try and stay on point all the time, to try not to let things slip, to try and keep progressing with everything. So like, keep learning, keep educating yourself outside of it, so that you're not just plodding along and you're trying to always better yourself and improve your knowledge with things. So just so you can teach people more. I'd say that's one of the biggest goals. Like one of the biggest challenges is to keep educating and keep trying to improve the business and keep moving ahead. What was it? You asked me a second question as well, right?
Don't ask me to go back on what I said.
Sorry. Biggest challenge, and then there was something else.
Just maintaining that challenge.
Yeah. So it's just trying to keep progressing, and I guess staying on point with advertising as well, because obviously, I don't even know. Instagram was there, but it wasn't as obviously like big as it is now, and things have changed. Like it was quite easy before. You could just do an advert on Facebook and it would reach so many people. You can do that, but then you have to think about Instagram a lot more, and different clienteles are on different platforms and that kind of stuff. So I'm not the best with social media, but it is what it is. You just have to try and move with it.
You need to get this guy to do your social media.
No, for real.
Get him set and get him come in and do some videos for you, etc.
For sure.
So what's the plan? What's the plan for the gym, to continue as, or to grow more sites, more different buildings, or?
We spoke about it at the start. We spoke about it'd be great to open somewhere else. I think at the moment we just need to keep. We need to upgrade equipment. This year is going to be, we'll just add some more equipment, change a few bits. Our massage therapist he's like being qualified as an osteopath, so that's another another branch to it. And yeah, I think we need to, we want to get a few more trainers, like full-time trainers in, and then potentially start moving into like a teaching base. So we want to pass on the knowledge that we learn like all the time. So I get sometimes coaching myself to learn even more, and then we want to pass that knowledge on to the trainers so that they can train people in a better way, let's say, for example. So we go through nutrition a lot more, go through loads of different things so they can learn, and then maybe also do seminars for the public. So because we've got a big room, so we can host like a day of teaching, and again go through nutrition, basics of training, all that kind of stuff. So going into that side of things would be good.
So speaking about nutrition, there's a lot. It's everywhere now.
Yeah, a lot of different mixed messages.
Plant-based, blah 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 blah. So what you putting in your body?
So me, I'm not vegan, unfortunately. Sorry, everyone.
I don't apologise.
No. But yeah, so I eat a bit of everything. I used to be rubbish with vegetables, but now I eat loads and loads of vegetables, loads of fruit, which is, I think, the benefits of a plant-based diet, going on what you said, is just eating a lot of fruit and vegetables, which should be a standard anyway, whether you eat meat or not. You just need to eat loads of vegetables, and that's a given. After that, you ideally then have your protein. So going into the science of it, you'd need, like, if you weigh, for example, 100 kilos, you eat twice that of protein a day.
Okay. Shall I surprise you?
Stop that. Go
on. I think it's been 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Probably eating meat once, twice a week.
Okay.
And that's like a madness for me. If you check back to the ethics video with Benji.
Yeah.
Because he is out and out vegan.
Okay, yeah.
His clothing company's like vegan based and save the planet and do good things.
Yeah, nice.
And there's a lot of things that we spoke about in that video, because we were big carnivores, you know what I mean? And like, but for me not to eat as much meat as I did, and cut back was massive. And I'm looking at all kinds of mad food and I'm like, but I don't really miss it.
Okay.
And I think that's what surprises me.
Yeah.
So the whole like plant-based thing, not that I don't think I would like 100% cut it out, 100%.
Is that because you would miss it, or?
I don't know. I'm just reducing because obviously getting on a bit now.
Yeah.
And got to look after the arteries and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I can start to declog now and reduce, that's my thinking anyway.
Okay.
But what's your feelings around the whole?
I think it's difficult because there are so many. You get so many like videos or little films or documentaries or whatever that are on it, and you need to have both. I'd say you need to have both sides of the story and just do your own research and like experiment, I guess. Because obviously, if you're eating meat and you're not feeling great with it, like a few clients of mine, like they eat mincemeat and they feel rubbish with it.
Yeah.
So maybe don't have like mincemeat, and but just obviously listen to your body. You've got to be in tune with your body. So like, as if you do you feel better not eating meat, or is it maybe different or not?
I'm one of those guys who never knows.
This is it.
It's like even when I was training with you, it's like, oh, what do you feel better?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really know.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I feel I need to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was my motivation. But like at this point, and the same thing I said to Ben, I don't know if I feel better for it. I don't feel worse.
But if you're doing something that you feel is going to be beneficial for the world and whatever, like
no, it's not about the world, fam. I've got kids I need to be around for as long as possible. That's my motivation. You know what I mean? Family to that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say I feel better.
That's it.
I don't feel worse.
Yeah. So then it depends on goal. Obviously, for training, it can be difficult to get enough protein if you're talking training wise. But as health, if it promotes you to eat more vegetables and more fruit, then yeah, definitely.
Okay. So I know we probably ain't got too long left on this one, but if somebody who's in college now watching this or in school and they're saying, okay, I've got an idea, I want to start a little gym. What's your advice for them?
So I would do as many studies as you can first. So obviously great if you can go and do a degree, but otherwise don't bother, because don't do it. If you can't do it, then don't worry, because there are plenty of other avenues to get into it. You can do like a 2-month, 3-month course of PT just to get your qualification. I wouldn't bank on that for the rest of your life, because it's not enough to give you enough knowledge about everything that you need to know really to give a good quality service. So look out for other coaches that offer maybe like training camps for like 2 days. You can get some really good knowledge from there. Otherwise, get yourself into a commercial gym and talk to as many people as possible. Train as many people as possible. Get as much experience with different clients as possible. Like, see how they react to how you talk to them, how you train them, how you not feed them, but give them obviously nutrition advice and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, get into a place where there's thousands of people that you can train and get results with, and then from there you can once you've got that experience and you've got testimonials from people, you can do whatever you want. You can do online coaching, you can do open your own little space, anything that you want. Just get experience and learn as much as you can, because the learning you'll feel so much more confident doing training with clients, and you can give a better product to them.
I think that the biggest thing is like, for me, is like, well, the first time I came to meet you, and I thought, oh, this guy's alright. Talks a lot, but he knows what he's talking about. I think that's like, if you give somebody the confidence of knowing that they know their own business. Yeah,
for sure. And as well, setting yourself apart, because obviously there are so many people that do, like now there's loads of personal trainers. You can get a personal trainer anywhere for different prices and whatever, but to be told that everything like that you were told on that first day, that obviously the quality and you need to set yourself apart, because like I said, it's saturated, isn't it? But yeah, being confident in your product and what you do.
It's a massive market, isn't it? Like the health and fitness market. Like my youngest daughter, she's at uni in Luton. She's doing nutrition and dietitian training. Yeah. Doing a degree in that. So she can literally go anywhere in the world, and once she's qualified and do that, that's probably the same with you. If this Not saying it will, but if this went tomorrow,
yeah, for sure.
you could get on a plane, touchdown, and start something
100%.
because you've got that knowledge.
Yeah,
and that's the key.
And it's transferable to anyone really. So yeah. Like you say, it is a big now. Like everyone's into health and fitness, and it's everywhere. So
it's a good industry to be in.
Yeah, it is.
There's no collapse on
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
It's probably one of the safest businesses you can be in.
Yeah,
as long as you're good at what you do.
Because everyone wants to be healthy, and most people want to be healthy, and obviously a lot of people think like they look good and that kind of stuff, but there's so many health benefits. So.
Is there any people that actually like train for the wrong reasons? And I'm not talking about just being healthy, but the wrong reasons to. I don't know. Is there a wrong reason to train? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like I think like
tricky question.
It's like I know some DJs that DJ because they're fishing basically.
Okay.
Not because it's the love of the music or they're doing stuff that. Do you know what I mean? People get into it for the wrong reasons.
So I think, not myself, but I think I know a lot of like bodybuilders, let's say, they've got into it because they got bullied at school,
right,
or they're doing it for self-confidence thing. So you could say that's not the best reason, but in a way it is, because you're trying to improve like your self-thought on yourself and your image, and I guess a lot of people do go into it for vanity reasons.
Okay.
Which potentially isn't the healthiest way of going into it, but if that helps like your thought process about yourself and maybe leads into a healthier way of dealing with stuff.
Yeah, because they've always said that any form of training is good for mental health.
Oh yeah, massively.
Whether it's running, swimming, football, any kind of physical activity is good for your mental
100%.
health. So there's a lot of service that you bring to this community and people's mental health and keeping them balanced, as to say.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a way out of, well, not a way out, but it's an hour to yourself of just kind of forgetting what's going on. But I've had quite a few clients that just literally they just come to me and they want to train because they want to feel better mentally.
Yeah.
And it's not about just completely destroying them. It's about taking them through the motions, and they feel better within themselves.
Yeah, it's really interesting, the whole mental health side of training as well. So I think like when I first came to you, my mum not long passed away, and it's like I used to like sit there and I used to think, oh, I gotta see Micheal now.
Yeah.
It's like, it's gonna make me push that bloody prowler thing. But then like I get a little I don't know what it was. It's like I'll get up and go, and then when I get here, I sit in the car for 2 minutes, like before I come inside, and then like when I come inside, it's like I think there's probably at that time maybe the only time I wasn't really thinking about mum.
Yeah, that's it. A bit of escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, as soon as you're back in the car and you're back to real life, that like you start thinking again, and, or something happens in life, you start thinking about coming here was a bit of salvation for me. So I thank you for that.
No. Yeah.
Because if I came here and you weren't the person who you are, I would have dipped.
Yeah, for sure.
I
It wouldn't have
come
lasted long. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, definitely like so. We will come up and catch up because you said you was going to go into competition soon, didn't you?
Yes, yeah.
Wait. So when I first came here, this guy's face
it's like a potato.
was like, I won't want to say twice the size, but his face was bigger. And I walked in and like, yo, what's happened to you?
Yeah, I know. When did we? It was like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
June time. Yeah, so I started in July, and so just thought, you know what, I need to. I've never really put myself through what I put my clients through, so I thought, you know what, if you're
pushing the prowler.
Yeah, I'm not stepped up to that yet. But I thought, you know what, I need to go through what these guys do. So 3 stone down, and then let's go from there.
Wow.
See what happens.
So you're going to compete?
Yeah, so I'd like to get on stage maybe 18 months time.
So are we talking like competition as in like
bodybuilding? So yeah, it's a bit of a rubbish term, but yeah, that's what you call it. So bodybuilding in those
different weight classes.
Yeah,
I don't know about
there's little trunks. Yeah, so I'd like to, again, just because that's the extreme of like weight loss and muscle building, etc. So if you can put yourself through that, you've got a good knowledge to
Okay, so you're
go for
not only doing it for the experience, you're doing it for extra knowledge.
Yeah. So like I say, I'll go back to a coach and they'll take me through the whole process in more detail again, so it's another learning curve.
Which you can pass on to anybody who wants to.
That's it, go that far.
Go down that road. I'm not going down that road.
But the basics are the same, because it's just weight loss and muscle gain.
Yeah.
It's just to an extreme, so yeah, it'll be a good experience.
Good luck.
And if you ever do want to go on stage, then you.
No, man, I'm alright.
If you ever wanted to, you know where to go.
I know where to come back when I want to lose this extra stone that I've got hanging around my neck, but
Yeah, for
apart
sure.
from that.
For sure.
So, ladies and gents, please subscribe, push the button, click it, whatever you need to do. Unique Fitness, what's your social media page? Is there somewhere people
There's
contact?
Unique Fitness Studio Derby on Instagram, and we've got Unique Fitness Studio on Facebook as well.
Okay, so if you want to reach out and take some of this guy's knowledge, and it's not just about losing weight, there's lots of benefits to doing this, your mental health, etc., etc. If you're stressful in your job, if you're stressing your life, then give him a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely help you. Watch out for the prowler, that's what I say. So follow us on our YouTube page. We've got the Instagram, Born Big Live Large. YouTube is Live Large Vlogs, so you can just post that in and subscribe, follow it, share it to your people, because this is something we're going to keep doing for however long it lasts, really. Many people that we can get in touch with to try and inspire the next generation, because that's why we're doing it. Not just about us, it's about people like you and what you bring to a community.
Yeah.
And people don't know you're here.
That's it.
Hopefully they will now. So.
For sure, thank you.
Just in case you get like 100 more people through the door. I'll take a little piece.
A little cut.
Not like you've not been in established yourself over the last 4 years, you know what I mean? But great to come and sit down with you.
Appreciate
enjoyable. And we'll all catch up in the future.
Yeah.
See how you got on with that competition.
Yeah, for sure.
See some trophies hanging around.
Definitely.
Or you might come back and you might be looking like my man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even skinnier.
Nah, you're good. All right, peace.